Oh, hello. This is day 17 of the FrankenGames, a video series in which I look at every Frankenstein video game ever made. It's been a whole lot of games already. I play several per video or per day. And as always, I open it with a random quote from the book by Mary Shelley, because that's the source of all this. So I always like to acknowledge that before we start anything else. Very simple quote. My education was neglected, yet I was passionately fond of reading. And that was Victor Frankenstein saying that. And I guess the lesson here for you kids watching is forget your schooling, get into reading. Go to the library and read a bunch of books. There you go. That's going to be my official advice of the day, which is based on this quote. All right, so let's move along to the first game. Frankenstein: Beyond the Time from 2018 for Windows VR, developed by the Dust SA, and the description is It is an innovative use of VR with a hidden object model and crafting simulations combined with the fight against time. It's another hidden object game. And here's the thing. I'm clearly not wearing a VR helmet. I looked at how I could get this set up and running, and I finally had to give up. So this is one of the very few games, because I've played a lot of them, and the key word there being played. I have played most of these myself, but a few of them I could not, either because I could not buy it or I could not get it set up. So this is going to be a video that we're going to watch from YouTube. We're going to make this real simple and just hop on in. But also this allows me to give credit to the source of this particular gameplay video, which is the channel Tricks or Treats on YouTube. I will give credit to them. Let's go. I'm pretty sure that's their intro, which, hey, that's a neat intro. Let's lower the volume a little bit. So yeah, it's a VR interface, pretty standard, I think, for development for games of this time. Just to have the little pointer laser beam, basically. Can you move? No. Movement is always a tricky thing in VR. Because if you let someone move around, they're going to vomit.
Artifacts.
Or they're gonna feel queasy.
I wander through to discover the most precious objects
still too loud.
known to mankind. I thought I had seen it all, until I stumbled upon the mysterious letters of Dr. Frankenstein. He had allegedly discovered an artifact allowing for time travel. He wanted to use it to amend the wrongs caused by the monster he had created himself. Did he succeed? What happened to the mighty artifact? Led by curiosity, I departed to the doctor's villa. I was not aware of the enormous power I was to face.
Who is this? Who am I? Who's the player? Not clear at this point in time. Just a guy. Oh, we have some VR bugginess there. What is that, a loading screen? I guess it's a loading screen. Telling us to please wait. So this is another one in which we are a outside party, not related to Frankenstein or the creature or the assistant. So again, this era of Frankenstein games is very much about, like, you're just somebody else. You're just, you get all up in the business here, intentionally or unintentionally. Actually, I think it's usually more unintentionally that our protagonists lately end up in these situations. It's just like they stumble into something, that usually a house or castle. What are we doing here? Why is this taking so long to load? I'm just going to skip us ahead. There we are. Oh, I thought we were skipping ahead. There it is. Whoa, that took a long time. Oh, look at that frame rate. Yeah, maybe this person's PC was not the greatest either. And I will note, I'm not just going to play this whole video. Let's raise the volume a bit. We'll watch, I don't know, what's fair for considering this is somebody else's content. 10 minutes? Does that sound good to you? Sounds good to me. I think it'll be enough to get the gist of what this game is. It does look good. I mean, I'll totally give it that. It looks really good. Well, I don't know about what's up with that bright white sky box back there. That was a bit weird. But, you know, the environments look good. The art looks good. I like the glowy text floating around. So presumably, we've just gone... Oh, okay. That's our objective on a place card. Here's your objective, player. Do this thing. But yeah, it looks like we're like on the outs. I would assume we are on the outskirts of the laboratory. What was that? Oh, we are moving, aren't we? Oh, we are free moving. And I feel real bad for this this player who had to experience this, because maybe that's why the video is only like 20 some minutes. Because again, VR free movements. That's rough. I don't think I could do it. So I am very glad this is, I think, pretty sure this is the only VR game in the whole list of like 80, 85 games I have to look at. But I have to look at. I'm choosing to look at. I think this is the only one that's VR. Oh, we have a lot of body parts. I mean, that's appropriate for Frankenstein. Except, this is body parts in a greenhouse. Typically a space that's very warm. And I think that would get pretty gross pretty fast when you have decomposing organic matter or body parts in a greenhouse where it's super warm and humid. That would, well, it depends on your goal. If you don't care about preserving those parts, then this will get you there. Oh, we got a weapon. Although, I hate how dismissive I've been of hidden object games. Every time I have to play one, or every time one pops up in this video series, it's like, ugh, a hidden object game.
Today, 283. It is a disaster. I barely managed to shut down the machine to stop the invasion of small, horrific beings. I had to kill all that crawled out of the sarcophagus. One more time.
What? What beings? Okay. The story's got me hooked, because that's like, what could that possibly be? Are we talking like Frankenstein opening portals to dimensions or something? Or did he just create a bunch of little beings? Oh, disembodied hand. That's always fun in VR. I like he's like, oh, no, just
Today,
grip.
37. I begin to grasp it all. This is a punishment. Purgatory.
Butterfingers.
Hell. I have challenged God twice. First, I created the monster. Then, I started manipulating with time. God locked me up in a loop and gave me a ray of hope to prove his ill sense of humor. I can create anything, but each of my inventions will become useless in order to cease my torture. He left me reason, but he sentenced me to solitude.
Time travel. Okay, well that fits with the beings from the portal. Not really something ever covered in any Frankenstein story that I know of. The time travel bit, but okay.
London, 16 October, year 1797. Maybe not all hope is gone, and all the wrong I had caused can be amended. Among Lord Byron's book collection, I stumbled upon the story of the mysterious journey of King Revat Kakudmi. According to ancient manuscripts, the ruler had transported himself many years into the future. He was said to behold an artifact allowing for time travel. Byron claims that the artifact is real, and it lies somewhere in Kathmandu. I'm still not convinced if I, a man of science, should believe in such stories. All my knowledge proves time travel impossible. Yet the same had been said about the creation of artificial life.
I completely did not pay attention to the fact that this game is called Frankenstein Beyond the Time. So I should have figured time would be a thing. And the description says it too. So just not paying attention here. Alright, how many minutes is that? We're coming up. Like I told you, I'm not going to go beyond 10 minutes just because I did not record any of this, so I don't want to show too much. Hopefully it's a nice cliffhanger. Like at the 10-minute mark, something exciting is about to happen, and then I stop it. Did you see how many texts there were? There was a lot of documents. There were many documents, and I assume if the player was patient, you could sit there and just read one after another. I gotta hack that open. Oh, wood? I mean, gotta assume that's made of wood. Them guts. What? Man, I really hope this is not the frame rate in the VR headset, because, again, the free movement plus that frame rate, I don't think a human being could survive that, or could make it more than a minute before getting sick or queasy. 30 seconds. Come on, give us a good ending here at the 10-minute mark. A creature, a monster, something. Oh, not looking good. What is that? A fish? A frozen fish? It's a very small dining room. The teapot. No. Grab the teapot. Oh, consarn it. This breaking through the store will have to be our dramatic conclusion for this video. We found the cupboard. Alright, well, that's it. That's Frankenstein Beyond the Time. A game I am not playing and will not get to play, but which does look intriguing. I don't see the hidden object model they're talking about. I mean, to me it just looks like a Dear Esther or something, which is more of, what is that? Walking simulator, just like an adventure game, walking simulator type thing. But in any case, that's it for this first game. So now we move on to game number 2, which is The Wanderer, Frankenstein's Creature from 2019 on iPhone, Windows, Mac, iPad, Switch, Android, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series, PS5. I think I previously gave the most platforms record to a different game, but this one I believe has more. This might be the one with the most ports, or in any case, the most platforms I had to list here on this little thing. It was developed by Label Games. It says, rediscover a pop culture icon through 18 paintings and a point-and-click narrative game. Pop culture icon, not words that make me interested in a Frankenstein game. Like, don't acknowledge that he's a pop culture icon. Just do the thing. Don't call it out so plainly. The 18 paintings, no clue what that could be. So I guess I should start the game so we can find out. Oh, it is a Steam game, which means you probably have to wait through a bunch of loading chicanery here. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So yes, that did take too long. So note to self, don't launch games, Steam games through a shortcut. At least if you're recording, because it'll go through too many other applications before the game launches. Sorry, but my volume is once again too loud. Alright, that ought to do. Let's go back. Sweet. Yeah, I don't have any sense of what this game's going to be like. It's one of those that I really didn't research a ton before I set it all up, so let's go. Oh, now I remember what this one is. This is one of the big ones. This is one of the games, as I was compiling this list, I'll let you read whatever pops up. This is the game that stood out as like, oh, this one looks like it's got a budget and it's got a creative team and premise, and like it certainly has like an interesting art design, right? Or art direction, like keep saying that. Yes, it is a game that I did notice and did look interesting because the gameplay is intriguing. I think we're the creature. See here, it has me clicking to like expand the space or do something here. Alba? I do not know what that means. Oh yeah, this is really cool art direction. Like, this representation of the creature is like a sort of silhouette with a vague bit of clothing. All right, it's a point and click. Oh, what? Yes, the description told us it's a point and click, so I will point and click along. Does it follow my arrow? No, I think it only goes where I click once. So if I click up here, yeah, there it is. I explore this space as blank as my memory. Yeah, maybe I should have read those first few lines so I could know where we are. My limbs were stiff as though after a long slumber. I mean, if I was to guess, I would guess we're in the North Pole, because that is where the book ends. So I would guess it's the creature, it's in the North Pole. He's woken up. Yeah, not super clear where... Oh, something's happening. I mean, I can see some sense of... These are objects. Oh, are we in the lab? Oh, that's cool. Is this like the creature's emergence after being created? Although I can see snow, so maybe this is just like a cave somewhere. Alright, well, is this a game where I have to collect stuff? Not clear. Yeah, I would... Yeah, this whole space looks to be explored, so let's move outside. Oh, I think if I double click, he speeds up. Okay, so here we are. What if I just double click way down here? Nothing. My bad. What if I double click down here? That does something. Okay, I'm very glad. Everything in this place was strange to me. I'm just double clicking around the perimeter. I mean, based on that first room, oh, it's a stairway. I see, I see. In which case, I don't think this would be the North Pole. Yeah, this... Cool. I guess if I was caught like an animal... I was like an animal caught in a trap. If I was to put money down, I would bet on Ingolstadt, which again is the city where Frankenstein created the creature and did all of his mad science. Ooh, fire! That's intriguing. Is that a 3D environment? Like, are these 3D objects? Oh man, I'm gonna get totally caught up in how they did this. Like, are these 3D objects... It must be. Because I think the creature is a 3D... certainly a 3D object, so... yeah. How do they... Because it looks painterly, right? Like, all this stuff looks like hand-painted. Yeah, like... Except... I think it's both. I think it's a combination of 3D objects and maybe some sort of, like, depth map or what have you. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing any modern developer would try to do. Because I'm thinking of like Resident Evil or Grim Fandango. That's how they tried to convince the player they were in a 3D environment. Oh, pitchfork. Okay. The game is very clearly telling me, like, get out of there. Which I can do. Yeah, this does not look like a game that's going to have inventory management. I doubt they'll have me pick up anything. I left this place, which that was too fast. So I hope you're reading, because I certainly am doing a bad job of that. Alright, I think I see snow again. Oh, we have color. I wandered for hours. Memoriae. That's Latin. Probably. Interesting. Oh no. Sorry, that's not a bad oh no. That's me realizing like, oh no, I think I'm gonna have to play this game all the way through. That's not bad. I don't know why I keep dwelling on like, oh, am I gonna want to play this game all the way through? Like, I went on this video. I've not played any of these games all the way through in the recordings, but certain games I do highlight as like play later, and I think this one it is neat. I mean, for lack of a better term, it does have an indie aesthetic. It's just, yeah. Like, this is not a game a big AAA publisher would ever release, right? They would, like, an executive would look at this and be like, "Where's the money? I don't see the money. When are you going to show me the money?" Because yeah, I mean, I won't presume how this game did financially, but yeah, those big publishers, they just would not risk the money on something like this. So who knows? We have the developer name. I have no. Stop going off screen. The fresh air caressed my face. Anyway, let's not dwell on capitalism. Let's dwell on this very good game we're playing. Forgotten colors shimmered under my feet. I wonder what the meaningful progress will be for me in this game, because I always try to make some kind of meaningful progress as I play through. Oh, what's with the flashing? It's like a memory on the edge of your memory, like the faint vision of something you can vaguely remember. That's the sense I'm getting from this. It's like it starts to come to you, and then it goes away, and it starts to come to you, and it goes away again. Which is great, right? Because that's one of the challenges, I think, of any visual medium, is how do you translate concepts and thoughts about thoughts and existence and all these ideas into a visual form. So every painter, every illustrator, every movie director or cinematographer or what have you, or video game developer, it's like, yeah, how do you translate these things into a visual medium like this? And I would say this game is doing it very well. What was that? You got us a tree. Oh, I have to tag them in the correct order? Oh, what was the last one? Was it this one? As I write these words, years later, I remember this moment of pure joy. Oh, that's great. I needed to know everything about this place. Here's a question to think about. If this didn't have the tag Frankenstein's creature after their title, would it be clear to anybody that this is Frankenstein's creature? Because what I first started thinking is, because I really, when I searched for games, I was searching for the term Frankenstein, because what else could I search for to find these games? So if this game was only titled The Wanderer, I have to wonder if I would have discovered it. Like, if they hadn't tagged that on. So, smart on them. they did think to add the subtitle, Frankenstein's creature, just to make it clear, you know, what the nature of the story is. But just thinking out loud, I guess, about, yeah, would I have found this without that keyword? Who knows? Another tree. Oh, I have to find the order, don't I? Alright, so clearly it's the top left. Top right. Top right? No. Alright, then blue maybe? Oh, so it's top left, bottom left. Oh. Did you get the order? Because I don't think I did. One more time. Alright. I should probably have a mnemonic to remember these things, but I don't. I think it was this one. I'm pretty sure far left was the last one. Is it yellow? Alright. Then it's green. Then it's purple. Okay, so the objective right now is to slowly reveal this environment, I guess. I think this is going to be some pretty meaningful enough progress for me. Just looking at the time here. Let's give it like 3 or 4, maybe 5 more minutes. Ugh. Was it purple, red? What is that? What is this top left? Because I want to use color names, but this, what is this color? Violet? Pink. We'll say pink. Purple, red, pink, yellow, green, blue? Let's find out. Oh, nope. Purple, red, yellow, blue, green, pink. Purple, red, yellow, blue? I said blue, I think. Blue. Green. Green. And pink. Great soundtrack too. Like, I love the sparse piano coming in every now and then as things are revealed. My mind saturated with new sensations, I lost consciousness. Okay. I'm going to take that as a very clear sign that I've completed one chapter and I've moved on to another. But we'll also take this as a pause point to, well, I'll let this play out. Hold on. Are we going to wake up? A melodious song roused me from this languor. Languor? Nature. Okay. This is a great game. I love this, all of this, the art style, the music, the game design. Again, the sparse, we have both explicit text telling us what's happening, but also just this sort of exploratory, unexplained thing story that's enveloping as we go. So I dig all of it. Great game. Yeah, pretty good feeling that this is a game that I would continue playing after this. But for now, we're going to go ahead and hop out. And we're going to quit. Alright, moving on to Frankenstein Adventure Game from 2020. Released on Android and iPad. Developed by Puzzle Space. And the description, is a dynamic story that will make you feel like watching a movie. Over 50 minigames that will never make you feel bored. That will never make you bored. I added the feel. So let's just fire up the game instead of just blathering about it before it's even up. I guess I could have played it on Android. I'm playing the iPad version emulated on a Mac because that's just how I've played every iOS game. Because that's an option available to me. So we're gonna go ahead and maximize that window. Terms of use, oh geez. And privacy policy. It will, if you delete the game during a guest run, you will lose the play data. Which is fine, because we're not, as always, I'm not playing all the way through, I'm only just playing a little bit. Touch start. Yeah, so this is like I said, it's an adventure game. I don't know if you noticed, but the name of the app was in like, I don't know what language it was even. It might have been Korean or well, not English. It was a language I can't read, so it's definitely a developer who's not native English, I believe. How do we just start the game? I don't like what if story, obviously. Oh, sacrilege, that sounds serious. Chapter 0, Stage 1, the public demonstration. Let's go. There is saved data for this stage. Nah, start new. Every individual, group, and region in this game is a fiction based on the creation. We hereby announce that there isn't any association with those with the same name or title. So, that's the thing you see at the end of a movie, where they're like, look, everything you just watched is fake. Don't sue us. That's what this is for. I like the art. We're in Geneva, a hall in Helvetia University. Yeah, so it's not to be made fun of, but this is clearly like it was an English translation from another language. It's not the perfect translation. Or actually no, I'm assuming a lot. Maybe they purposely are changing place names like Geneva to Geneva just to mess with stuff. Oh, we got Victor, looking very anime boy. Harsh breath. Thank God it hasn't started yet. Oh, so he showed up late to class. Here's Alphonse, sexy Alphonse. Look at that. If this becomes a like dating sim, I hope this guy's one of the options. Look at that. Oh, he's probably a teacher. No, that's a student. This is gonna be his buddy Alphonse. Sorry I'm late, the horseman got in the way. Dang those horsemen. It is the demonstration that will be on the history. You would have regretted it for the whole life if you missed it. Take a seat over there. Yes, father. Oh, I was very off on the relationship here. Finally, here comes the moment for the technology of the mankind to take another leap. My hands are getting all sweaty. Oh, so Alphonse is this guy up here. I guess the guy doing the demonstration. I guess this is like... Oh, I forget the name of the character. Well, there are many professor characters, like mentor types to Frankenstein. I think this character is meant to evoke that. This is like his professor who is super smart and he learns from. Before heading to the last stage of the experimentation, I would like to give a little speech. My theory has been considered rather radical, and it has been ignored for religious and moral reasons in the academic field until now. I am also well aware that I have been despised from the world, even being called the bastard of the devil. Wow, that's serious. That's if you want to like, I don't know, if you want to engage someone in a duel, you call them the bastard of the devil, and then they have no choice but to like accept the duel because you've dishonored them in some way. But I by no means have a single doubt that even God can't stop the reasonable verification in the scientific practice. That's why I requested this open demonstration to the university, risking my title as a professor. Thanks to my achievement today, the academic world will open its eyes and ears that have been closed until now, and the mankind will unfetter itself from the ignorance at last. The mankind. Last night at Alphonse's lab. Why are we skipping? Why are we flashing back? Already. Also, what's the gameplay? So far, it's just reading, clicking through text. Alright, now we have someone named Schneider. It seems like there's no one in the lab. Professor Alphonse Frankenstein, how shameless do you have to be to hold an open demonstration? Oh yeah, well, he already called him father. So Alphonse Frankenstein is the professor. Victor is his kid. Okay. Anyway, how shameless do you have to be to hold an open demonstration in front of the crowd after selling your soul to the devil? Bet you had fun when you ridiculed God. You will pay for your arrogance with misery. Tears of God, the solution the agent of God prepared to stop the conspiracy of the devil. What? Oh, tutorial, okay. Touch the right side of the screen to open inventory, okay. You can see items. Slide the screen either left or right. Alright, so click and slide and swipe. That's easy. Touch an object to see reaction or information it has. Ah, here we go. This is the gameplay. Oh, look at that. Is this 3D? It must be, because it did show Unity when it loaded up, so this must be a like basic 3D environment. Yeah, look, there's some parallax going on. Yeah, this is neat. I like the art style here, and just the general approach, I guess. The kind of like, it does have a bit of depth. It does look like 2D objects. Yeah, like that's how they get the parallaxes. There are 2D objects, and then further back, there's like a background. I don't know why I'm talking through how they do this. Unnecessary info. Alright, what's next? Using the inventory by touching the right side of the screen, and then touch the right spot to use them. Touch going back button at the bottom left to go back. Okay. The solution the agent of God prepared to stop the conspiracy of the devil. Oh, Are we Schneider? Oh, I think right now in this flashback we're playing as this guy Schneider, who's gonna try to like sabotage Alphonse. All right, as the agent of God, I cannot allow even a single mistake. Let's see if the solution I brought would work well. It is the device that allows a researcher to see the reaction with current. What's this? What's this? I haven't got a clue. What's this? I'm clicking all around. Okay. Wait, I'm confused about how to use the inventory item. The solution? Oh, there it is. Oh, we did something. Even one drop causes huge reaction and smoke. That was way too fast, buddy. I want to read this. So smoke, you create smoke. I don't know what that achieved. Oh, how do you highlight the hotspots though? Like, how do I know what's interactive? Random fluids after experiments. He is not an idiot. That text goes away way too fast. He's not an idiot. We're looking for something. Maybe I should have paid attention to what I was reading. What about over here? Some books. Okay. Alright, we're looking for a key. There's a curtain. We've broken in here. That's good info to have. Nothing there. Well, maybe. Books. Alright, yeah, he's lamenting that books are being used as an affront to God, blah blah blah. Still locked. A scale. Nothing there. Here's a locked thing with code. Tutorial free. Alright, press the question mark button for a hint. There's only one hint per something. Press the back button at the top right of the screen. Then press the C dialog. Oh, that's neat. Alright, let's close inventory for the moment. Ah, there we go. Excellent. This is definitely what I needed earlier. Does it just record every single line? Looks like it does. The mankind will unfetter itself from the ignorance at last. Alright, so now we're in this phase. No, I don't think it's recording everything. Yeah, it's not recording the random, like the description lines. When I click on something, it's not recording that. So, not useful. Or not as useful as it could have been. What about this? Alright, so... Oh, this looks meaningful in some way. Red, blue, yellow, circle, square, triangle? Whatever that means. Yep, that's how you make colors. You combine them. Leyden jar. I might get shocked if I don't stay cautious around it. Electrolyte solution. More books. A dead thing. Carcass of a deer. So he's gonna... Okay, so Alphonse is gonna revive the deer in that demonstration we were watching earlier. Oh, look at that. I got something. Wow, that graphic for the key, that's rough. Like the art generally looks pretty good. But what's up with that key? Come on, we can up the resolution. Alright, so I have a key now. And we had several locked things. Let's try that out. Experiment journal. March 22nd, I have been repeating the biologic response experiment, but the confidence level still falls behind. There are too many variables to figure out the exact cause of this. The precedent probably. The president was not happy about getting anonymous. The president was not happy about getting anonymous letters that demand him to stop my experimentations. March 30th, I finally saw the meaningful success rate. The concentration of the solution was the problem. I have to study more to find the exact ratio for the solution. I convinced the president for the open demonstration. Oh. I mean, I finally see where this is headed. Okay. April 17th, everything is ready. I will show everything in the demonstration tomorrow. You somehow managed to lure the president with your tongue like a snake. You despicable scum. I can't even count the number of letters I sent to stop this experiment. Oh, so we are the religious freak sending letters, complaining to the editor. Like, can't someone think of the children? Think of the children and stop this science garbage. Alright, let's unlock this one if we can. One-time use key? Come on. Come on. Get real. Alright, there's a door. I found out that the night duty is not present, the night guard. It's gonna take a while for him to come back, but I have to do it as soon as possible. Alright. Ah, there we go. Alright, so we have one more key. And I think we only have one more locked thing. Right? Yeah. Alright, let's open that real quick. Well, my little complaints about some of these graphics being low and resolution and crunchy, that aside, I do like the presentation. I like the music. The moody music is there. I already said how I like the way the rooms are handled, the like rotation from the center sort of thing. That's neat. What's this? To-do list for the night shift. Organize, experiment, equipment, check the security and patrol, change the cabinet password. I mean, alright, so not helpful, but I'm gonna have to figure out what does that look like to you? This one, this could be a 0, it could be a 3, it could be a 2. I mean, it could be a lot of things. But 0, 2, 3, 8 or 9. I cannot read what it says. I can see the letters are squashed on the bottom part of the paper. Are we gonna like do a rubbing? I wonder if I do this. No, that does not help. Okay, so I have to get that code so I can unlock the cabinet. As you wish, April 18th. That must be the demonstration that Alphonse is giving is on the 18th. I need to figure out this code. How do you... What do you think? Change the cabinet password. April's password. Alright. I just skipped right past this annoying ad that popped up. Let's bring this back up here. You can get a pencil from the pencil case on the wall shelf above the desk. The wall shelf? Oh. Blunt pencil. Okay, well, what does that do? A blunt pencil. Oh. I think this is it. This might be it. Wow, that's not clear, is it? Something 47? 847? Is that an 8? Let's try it. Alright, let's okay. 4, alright. And let's see. Okay, that was it. Sweet. An empty split. Okay. Here it is. This is the cursed reagent for the damned demonstration. No matter how hard you try to hide, you can never get away with your sin. Let's replace it right now. But I have to do something on my transparent solution to make it look like that solution of the devil. If I use a few tools here, I would be able to easily trick Professor Alphonse. Okay. From now on, I have to manipulate the color of my solution so that Alphonse cannot be fooled like a fish. Oh, interesting. So we have to refill it with a new stuff. New stuff. A new stuff. I know what... So that's where the colors come in. Is this... Now when I do this? Oh, yes. Okay, so we said RYB? Y... B. Oh. I think I might just have to try different combinations. Not that one. Okay. Okay, so that, we just needed green. So we're good there. Alright, I made a dye with the same color to that of Alphonse's reagent. Let's check if it would be okay to mix it with my solution. Does that mean this? Or do I just put it back? If we do this... Or this? Nope. Maybe we have to go over to this thing now? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh, so we took his stuff, and we're going to replace it with something toxic or maybe explosive. But I think we did the thing. So now let's go over here. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's put everything back as if nothing happened. Can't wait to see how his face is going to change in the demonstration tomorrow. Let's put everything back, he said? Okay, so I skipped another ad, but I did watch it because I want this hint. Close the wooden box and all of the iron cabinets and leave. The wooden box? Oh. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Video game. Okay, there it is. That makes no sense. If that was me, I would have remembered... Anyway, whatever. We got past that part. Let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, so he injects the fake stuff into the dead deer. Everything is ready with giving a shot of this artificial biological solution. Now I will turn this on. Behold with your own eyes the moment of bringing life back with pure technology. Ooh, this is not gonna go well. Alright, flip the switch. Bzzzt. 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 And, oh, he's freaking out. It's completely different from the test trial. Bam. Oh. Like I said, it was not gonna go well. That's horrifying. Yeah, they're all freaking out. They just watched a deer explode. Blood splatter, probably. Are you out of your bloody mind? What the hell are you doing? No way, this cannot be happening. And Victor's... okay, I think this is where we find out why Victor becomes who he becomes. Yeah, this was the prologue. That's it. That's it for my time with this game. That was the prologue of Frankenstein adventure game. When I keep playing it, I liked aspects of it. I did not like the fact that there's ads at all. I hate freemium games and ad-supported games. I apologize to developers who rely on that for income, but I would prefer to just pay you money for your game, not to watch ads. But the ads were for hints, so I guess it's optional. So maybe I shouldn't complain. But anyway, that's my final take on the few minutes I spent with this game. I did like the story and how it was presented and where it's going, so could be worth playing. That's it for this one, so let's go ahead and move on. Alright, well that's the end of day 17 of the FrankenGames. We looked at 3 more games, another interesting mix, some really good, at least one really good one in there that I felt very strongly about, that I think I'm going to go ahead and like try to finish that game after this recording. But of course, I'm not playing these games all the way through because I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible, under an hour each. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Join me tomorrow for more of this Frankenstein wackiness.